أعوذ بالله من الشيطان الرجيم بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuhu. Viewers, this is my new video. Due to some personal business, I couldn't make the videos constantly, regularly, but inshallah from now I will be making the videos regularly, and inshallah in 1 week at least 2 videos you will see about the lessons. So today we will start lesson number 3. In the previous videos we have finished lesson number 1 and 2 in detail with the examples and the definitions. We have done a lot of examples with the lesson. So alhamdulillah, 2 lessons are cleared. Altogether there were 21 lessons, as I told you. So today inshallah we are starting lesson number 3. Lesson number 3, as you can see front of the screen, is about harakat. Harakat. Let me take the marker so that I can highlight for you the important portions. Right. So this is lesson number 3. In this lesson number 3 about harakat, we are going to do 3 harakat. The first one is zabar, that is called in Arabic fatha. The second one is zir, which is called in Arabic kasra, and the third one is called pesh, which is called damma. So fatha, kasra, damma. I will not use zabar, zir, pesh because that is the Urdu version, and also like most of the people, they know that zabar, zir, pesh, how we have to say it and how we have to pronounce along with the letters. So I will teach you with the correct pronunciation and figure, that is fatha, kasra and damma. Fatha always come over the letter. The line, the black line you see, it is the indication for the letter, like it is the letter, and over the sign which you can see, the small sign of green color, a narrow sign, that is fatha. Fatha comes always over the letter. And then it is kasra. Kasra comes under the letter. You see the black line is over and the sign is under, so that means like kasra comes under the letter. And then that is pesh. Pesh looks like a small wow. It is not wow actually, it is a sign, but looks like a small wow. And it also comes over the letter, always over the letter. So fatha, kasra and damma. These are the 3 harakat which we are going to do in this lesson. Now in this lesson, as I show you the definition, what about the length? The length of fatha, kasra, damma. It is that we have to give it a length as half alif. We have to give these harakas the length of half alif. That means, like, for example, if you open the finger and close it at the same time, that is the length of 1 alif. But if you just close your finger or just open it, that is the length of half alif. So fatha, kasra, damma, they have the length of half alif, like just opening the finger or just closing the finger. So the time this action consumes, it is the practice of measuring the fatha, kasra, damma's length. This is the practice of measuring this length. So fatha, damma, kasra, they have the length of half alif, and I told you how you can measure it. Now these are the examples which are in front of you. I show you the first 2 lines, 3 lines I show you, and then I highlight them with the green color because I like the green color so much. So I put the green color around these 3 lines over here, and then we start reading it. So the first line is hamza, fatha, a. Now this hamza, why I use hamza, I explain you. You know that alif, when it comes alone, when there's no sign over or under, we say it alif. But when it has any sign, when it contains any sign over or under, we don't say it alif, we say it hamza. It looks like, I mean, it is alif, but in pronunciation it sounds hamza, because hamza sounds also a and alif sounds also a. So both of them, they have the same origin of pronunciation. This is why we say over here it is hamza. Hamza, fatha, a. The second box is hamza, kasra, e. The third box is hamza, damma, u. Now we say it together, a, e, u. Remember not to lengthen it so much, because if you lengthen it, if you make it the sound prolonged, so it will resemble to the mother letters. And mother letters we are going to do in lesson number 7 and 8 also. These are the mother signs, so it will resemble to that and it will jumble up, and also the meanings are changed. You know, the translation of the Holy Quran also changes when you give a letter a length which is not necessary for it, and we give extraordinary length. It changes the meaning. It becomes sometimes to to the meaning which are not exactly of that word. So we have to be very careful about the length. So it is a, e, u, and then the next letter, that is ba. So ba fatha ba, then ba kasra bi, ba damma bu. So it is ba, bi, bu. And then the second line, this is ta, fatha. It is very easy. Just you need to practice it 1 or 2 times. And when you hear and visit my video twice or thrice, I am sure that you will be able to do the other examples yourself. It's just the practice that you, it is just the practice that you do these letters nicely from the beginning, 1 line or 2 lines or 3 lines, and you listen to the video 2-3 times, and then you are perfect, inshallah. I will use the language, I will use the accent so much simplified that you can understand, and I will go slower with the lessons that everyone can understand fully and everyone can learn from it, inshallah. So you just need to focus like how we have to sound it. It is ta fathata, and then it is ta kasrati, then ta dammatu. So it is ta, ti, tu. After that, the next letter, that is tha, having 3 dots over. So it is tha, fatha, tha. Remember that we have done the origin of tha, and I have told you that there's no buzzing or whistling sound in it. Like just we have to say tha, putting the tip of the tongue front, upper lower teeth, and touching it to the upper molars, so to the upper side of the palate. So it is tha, fatha, tha, and then tha, kasra, thi, and then tha, damma, thu. So it is tha, thi, thu. And then the third line is jim, fatha, ja, jim, kasra, ji, jim, damma, ju. So it is ja, ji, ju. And the last 3 examples are ha, fatha, ha. Then it is ha, kasra, hi. And then the last one is ha, damma, hu. Remember, the ha has a cool sound from the throat. It comes from the middle part of the throat and it makes a cool sound. Ha, hi, hu. So this is our lesson of today about fatha, damma, kasra. We did first the definition, and then along with the definition we did the examples. 3 lines of the examples we have done. Inshallah, if you listen to my video carefully, I hope the rest of the examples you can do yourself easily. They're so easy examples, and they are so easy. Version of the font is used, version of the language is used, and the English which is used in this qaida is also very easy. So you can easily understand. Don't you worry about that. I am going to give you one pronunciation, because we do not break the chain of the learning of pronunciation. That is very much important. In every of my video I have been teaching you one of the pronunciations. So today I also teach you one of them, and that will also be easy. I will explain in easy form. We have done today, we are going to do haruf safiriya. Haruf safiriya. I highlight them with the red color. These haruf safiriya, I highlight them. There are 3 in number. Okay, so they are 3 in number, haruf safiriya. They are za, sin, and sad. 3 haruf safiriya. The group of these 3 letters are safiriya letters. Safiriya, in Arabic, safur is called the sparrow. Sparrow is called safur. So the safur that has a chirping sound, like the sparrow, it like sits on the trees, on the leaves, the branches, and then it chirps, it sings a song. So it has a whistling sound. So safiriya resembles to that, and these letters, they make a whistling sound. We have to make a whistle in them. We have to make a whistling sound in them. So it is za. When we say za, za makes in the beginning buzzing sound. Then we say sin, sin. Then we say sad. So sad also has a whistling or buzzing sound in the beginning. So if you look at the 3rd column of the pronunciation, where it is explained in the written form, it is used that pronounce from the tip of the tongue and the inner edges of both front upper teeth. You see, inner edges of both upper front teeth, right? So this is the pronunciation we have done today about haruf safiriya. In Arabic, they are called haruf safiriya. In English, we can say them safiriya letters. So this is all about today's lesson. We have started lesson number 3. We did the definition. We did some of the examples. And after that, we did the pronunciation of 3 letters, haruf safiriya, the group of haruf safiriya. It contains 3 letters in them, za, sin, and sad. Hope you enjoy my video and hope you learn from my video. Thank you so much for watching and listening to me. Take care of yourself. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuhu. See you in the next video.